welcome back to my channel. My name is Poppy and I do makeup videos and things like that here on YouTube. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a look with the JACLYN HILL Morphe Volume 2 palette. So I'm really excited to try this out. It's got some gorgeous shades in there. Now, I have had the Vault before. I've got the Vault palettes over in my collection, but this one is just absolutely stunning and I just couldn't pass up grabbing this one. So we're going to go for like a colourful cut crease look, I think. So I'll just get straight into it and start on the eye look. So if you got this palette, let me know what you think of it in the comments below and let's just get into it. So I'll prime my face first before I do anything else, which I'm going to use the Revolution Pro Priming Spray. And I'll let that dry, and by the time that's done, we'll be all good. Now, I also grabbed one of the JACLYN HILL highlighters, so it's a loose one, and I'll be using that at the end. And I grabbed the shade Bomb, so it's this one here. And it looks really, really gorgeous, so I'm really excited to try that one out when we're all done with the look. So instead of using the ABH base today, I'm going to go back in and use my P. Louise because I feel like I haven't used it in a while. And I do like both of them. I feel like P. Louise is slightly thicker maybe. So I'm just going to go and use my crease brush and blend that out. I've been watching tutorials on how to do like proper, like better cut creases because I feel like mine always end up being half cut crease or I turn them into a halo eye anyway. So I really wanted to get some tips on how to get a really clean cut crease. So I was watching a few videos and I think I've got some good tips now. Which is great because I've got a couple of new palettes to try out on the channel, so it'll be great to kind of put that to use with some new products. I'm also going to be using the JACLYN HILL brushes. They're what I use usually anyway, but because we've got them and we're using the JACLYN HILL palette, I thought I may as well use the brushes as well. So I think first of all I'm just going to go in with the JH32 brush. It is kind of clean, it's just still got a bit of staining on there. Okay, so the shades that really have caught my eye is this My Man and Heart On. So I'm going to try and do like a nice vibrant look. And even though I've done the base for this one, I think I'm going to do this eye first. Now I'm going to go in with Heart On. And then a little bit of that Dance Party shade. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to do the cut crease part. So what I'm going to do So what I'm going to do is use an angle brush with some of the peelowy space on it. And kind of map out where it's meant to go. You may need a little bit more for this. You may need just a tiny bit to make the line nice and crisp. And then I'm just going to pop a little bit here. Just to make it stand out that bit more. So that's probably as tidy as I can get it at the moment. And we're going to open the palette back up. I'm going to get a different brush. I'm going to go with the JH33 brush. And I'm going to go in with this nice coral shade. So it kind of blends in with the other colours a little bit. Over the top though, I'm going to go in with the Talia shade. I'm just going to use my finger for that. That's what it looks like. It's a beautiful gold shade. Probably could have just done that straight off, but okay. And now with the JH34 brush, I'm just going to take some on the brush. So that's kind of what it's looking like. Now, I'm going to get this brush again. I'm just going to kind of blend out a little bit over the top. So I kind of did this similar kind of look for the Fire and Ice collab, except for obviously the other eye was blue. But yeah, I think my cut crease is definitely a bit tidier than it was back then. So I'm just going to go off camera and do the other eye and then I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back. I did do a little bit of my mascara. I've still got to do my bottom lashes, so I used the Lights Camera Lashes Mascara by Tarte Cosmetics. I have been doing a fair few TikTok videos in the last couple of days. I don't know, I just felt like I really needed to start getting back in and doing them because they are fun. So, basically, in between this video, I've already done a couple. And so if you want to check that out, my username for that is the same as my Instagram, which is Poppy Elizabeth Makeup. So make sure you follow me on both of those as well, because I do really want to start uploading more regularly to those as well. Hopefully that won't mean any less YouTube content, because I'm only doing like 2 videos a week, so it shouldn't affect that at all. And I think you can see better what's going on now, so sorry if before you couldn't exactly see everything that was going on. I thought it was at an okay angle, even though I can see myself, but then I got a bit carried away. So you can probably see it a bit better now. So, yeah. That's my lashes. Basically, I pretty much use most of my Holy Grail products. I'll just quickly show you. So foundation is the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. I use the ABH Dipbrow for my brows. There's Jouer High Coverage in Lace for concealer. The Milani Luminoso Baked Blush, which I absolutely love. And then I use the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. For my setting powder, I was going to use the Australis one, and it was under all this junk, so I ended up using the Revolution Pro one in F6. So that's just a quick rundown of what products I used so far while I was away making TikToks. So I'm back, obviously, now. So we're going to go in, and I'm going to use the JACLYN HILL highlighter. I haven't used it yet. I did swatch it, and it's really, really gorgeous. So this is what it looks like. And I know there's been a lot of controversy on, you know, JACLYN's brand, but I just really wanted to try out this highlighter when I got the palette. I thought I may as well. It was on the Morphe website if you do want to get your hands on it. If you don't, you know, each to their own. Now for my highlighting brush, I'm going to go in and use the JH07. Wow. That is like super blinding. Whoa. That is more blinding than the cookie highlighter. Wow. I'm gonna pick this shade as well. This is like the second darkest. It's kind of like a goldy shade. Whoa. Seriously. I mean, people were kind of mad about the whole limited edition thing and how she told everyone it'd be limited edition and now it's still available. I mean, I'm kind of glad that it wasn't limited edition actually, because I wasn't going to get it. I wasn't going to get it. I told myself, no, don't need it. But it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm actually so glad I got my hands on it. It's on the more pricey end of the scale, so if you're on a budget, I'm sure there's like a dupe out there somewhere. Wow. I'm tapping it all out because I really want to get more. Whoa. This is amazing. I just want to cover my whole face in it. And then what I might even do is use it as my inner corner highlight. That is beautiful. Let me know if you've got her highlighters and what you think, because I think that's beautiful, to be honest. Shell's out mowing the lawn while I'm in here making TikToks and YouTube videos. So I'll be tidying up around here after I'm all done. She called me out earlier she called me out earlier to go help her with something quickly, and I only had my eyes done, so that was quite funny. I was like, oh well. Usually there's no neighbours that were outside. I just looked a bit silly for a minute, but yeah, it was pretty funny. Bit of the brow highlight. I literally could cover my whole face in this, honestly. I mean, I do see a fair bit of the JACLYN HILL drama all over Twitter, and I mean, yeah, she's done some shady stuff, and at the moment hasn't seemed to have learnt from it 100%. I know there's still things that go wrong, but honestly, like, I really love the cosmetics, and I just feel like people are being way too harsh. Like, I understand, but just don't buy from the brand again. Like, you know, if, say for instance, someone stuffed up your coffee or something, like, are you really going to go in there and scream at them and, you know, tell them they're a really bad person, they're a horrible person, even if they did it like a few times? No, you'd go to another coffee shop. So yeah, there are plenty of cosmetics brands out there. If you're not happy with how she's handling her business, just don't buy her products. That's pretty much my opinion on it. Obviously I'm not saying whatever she did is right or wrong or whatever. Like, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but basically, like, what's the point in abusing her online? It's obviously having a toll on her mental health, and I feel like in this day and age we need to be a bit more, like, forgiving and a bit more open-minded, and, like, yeah, if you're not happy with how she's approached things, don't buy from her brand. That's what my stance is on it. Anyway, you may agree with me, you may not, that's fine. So I'm going to use the HMB Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick in Obsessed because I basically use this all the time. Okay, now for lip gloss, I think I'm just going to go top it with this Sports Girl lip gloss in a Lip Light. It's the shade Halo. Sorry, it's the Lip Light gloss, but it's, yeah, in the shade Halo. Just need to tidy that a little bit. Okay, so basically without lashes, like, this is the finished look. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Yeah, I feel like my cut crease has definitely improved since I've, like, learnt this little, like, tip that probably, like, everyone already knows, but basically you just draw it on with the, like, an angled brush with the Peel Ease base or a concealer, and you just kind of fill it in from there, whereas I was kind of, like, trying to dob it on and then look up, and then it can kind of work if you're, yeah, I'm not a pro, but I learned how to do that, so I'm pretty proud of it. And basically, I really love the palette. Definitely will be using that a lot. When I first saw the colours, I was like, oh, I've got a fair few like that already, but honestly, I would definitely recommend buying that palette if you want to support JACLYN, or whether you just aren't too phased either way and want to get your hands on it. And also this highlighter, literally, wow, blinding, like, it's beautiful. Definitely better than the cookie one, although that's a close second, and there are different shades, but yeah, that has definitely changed the makeup highlighter kind of game. I really love it, and I would recommend getting your hands on it. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and comment down below, let me know what you thought of the look. Any constructive criticism is welcome. I'm happy to take it on board because I really want to improve, and let me know any videos that you guys want to see in the future. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and my handle for those is the same. It's Poppy Elizabeth Makeup. So I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, Petals. Bye!